Let us solve this question which combines the properties of a square and a triangle. Now first tell me, what all do you know about a square? Square is any quadrilateral whose four sides are equal and its diagonal is square root of 2 times its side. Now why is that? In a square not only are the four sides equal, the four angles are equal and each angle is equal to 90 degrees, which means what? If you consider this triangle ACD, you can see that this is a right angle triangle with AD as its hypotenuse. Now apply the Pythagoras theorem. What does it say? The hypotenuse is equal to the square root of the sum of the squares of the other two sides, which means it is equal to A into root 2. So this is the diagonal of any square. So what is our question here? What is the situation that we are dealing with? We are constructing two equilateral triangles. One on the side of the square and another one on the diagonal of the square. Now you have to prove that the ratio of their areas is 1/2. Now let us first start with the smaller triangle CDE. What sort of a triangle is it? It is an equilateral triangle, which means if this is A, this is A and this is A. Now what is the area of any equilateral triangle? It is root 3/4 into the square of its side. Now let us move on to ADF. What sort of a triangle is it? It is an equilateral triangle, which means if this is root 2A, this will be root 2A and this will be root 2A, or in other words, what will be its area? Its area will be the same. It is an equilateral triangle, so its area will be root 3/4 into the square of its side, which means what? It will be root 3/4 into 2A square. So cancelling of all the similar terms, you get their ratio is half. Or in other words, if the area of such a triangle is say x centimeter square, then this one will be 2x centimeter square. Now there is another way of proving this. Let us see what that is. Now we have already got our answer, but then this is geometry. The same result you can prove in 100 ways using different formulas, different information. You can prove it in so many other ways. Now this is another way where you prove this result using similarity. Now any two equilateral triangle are similar. Why is that? Because all of their angles are 60 degrees. Remember, they are similar but not congruent. Be very careful of that because their sides will be different. For example, you can see this here itself. These two triangle itself, all of them, they both have all the angles same, but all the sides are not same. All the sides of this triangle will be A. All the sides of this triangle will be root 2A. So they are similar, but remember, not congruent. Now if any two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their areas is equal to the ratio of the squares of their sides. So take any side of this triangle, square it. Take any side of this triangle, square it, then these two ratios will be equal. But then what is CD? We took CD as A. What is AD? We saw that AD is root 2A. Square it and you get 2A square, or in other words, it is half. It is the same question, but here we have used the similarity of triangles and proved it in another way. That's all for today. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.